Hello viewers, I am back with a new episode. In this video, we are going to learn the top 10 amazing facts in Japan. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the episode. Japan. Japan is a country of culture. Japan is an ancient country with extremely interesting history and tradition. Japan also is very closed off to foreigners, which is why so many tourists are interested in these isolated islands. Because of its closeness, modern Japanese way of life and culture is quite different from the US and the other European countries. Here, there are 10 genuine, unique, and unbelievable facts that you don't know about Japan. Without any subsession, let's start our today's episode. Number 1. I think you won't believe this at all. Japan don't have janitors. Do you believe? Yes. Japan don't have any housekeeper or any dust clearers. It all comes down to their mentality. Japanese people rarely leave rubbish on the streets. Also, volunteers, both young and adult, clean the streets simply because they want to live in a clean city. As a motivator, volunteers' work can help you find employment in the Japan. If an employer sees that you have previously worked as volunteer cleaning the streets, you will be seen as a responsible individual and are likely to be hired very quickly in the jobs. Number 2. 98.5% of Japanese population is their mother tongue, that is Japanese. They belong to their own land. Today's world is becoming more and more international due to cultures mixing, but this is not the case in Japan. Due to extremely hard visas and the cultural mentality, it is a challenge for migrants to stay in Japan. On the one hand, it protects this unique and ancient culture with old traditions, but on the other hand, is being so closed off bad for connection with the outside world and migrant. Does Japan even need them? The answer is followed in the next fact. Number 3. You can sleep at work in the Japan. Yes, what you heard is absolutely correct. You can even sleep when you're doing work. Many have heard that Japanese people have incredibly long days at work. Officially, they have 8 hours day as the most part of the world. But in Japan, they have the mentality to stay for extra hours to show that you are willing to work in that office. This includes sleeping on the job. In Japan, if you are sleeping during the workday, it is a sign that you work extremely hard. Even though Japanese companies do the same amount of work as the Americans or the European workers, postpone their tasks until evening to stay at work and show they're willing to work. It sounds difficult, but this is the Japanese reality. Number 4. Pornography in Japan is easily accessible. Yes, the magazines and the other books in the Japan are easily accessible. In Japan, all standard supermarkets, also called kombini, Japanese small shops containing everything you need, sell the journals. You can buy it in any age, even if you are a child, and it will be at least somewhat normal. In Japan, there is no sex education either at schools or in a family home, which is why young people and teenagers have to learn about it by themselves. For Japanese society, magazines, hentai anime, and manga are reliable ways to become educated on the specified topic. Number 5. Japan is the last country that have empire status. Maybe you won't believe this, but this is correct. Yes, they follow empires. Many old empires and kingdoms like Spain, England, Sweden, etc. became republic or constitutional monarchs. But this is not a variant for Japan. Indeed, this country is the only constitutional empire with an emperor. But to be honest, there is no difference between the constitutional monarchy and a constitutional empire. A king or emperor of such countries still don't have much power or authority. Number 6. Japanese people eat dolphins. Yes, its country is far better than China. It is normal to eat dolphins in this country. It is considered as standard as fish or meat, nothing special or outlandish as Westerns would say it. Japanese people make soups from this dolphin's meat or may even eat it raw as sashimi. Dolphins produce tasty meat with a distinct taste and is quite different from our regular meat and fishes. Number 7. The Japanese people are vases with umbrellas on the streets. Yes. On any of many streets in the Japan, you can find vases with umbrella. So if it starts raining, you can take one of them. After you are done, you need to return it in any other ways because Japanese people are mainly honest and they would never steal any other's property or the government property. Number 8. We all know that Japan are the collection of islands in the Pacific Ocean. But do you know Japan has cat islands? This is correct. Whole islands are inhabited by the furry felines. The island of Ashomiya, which is located in the Himbin Feature, is the most well-known cat island. Although there are multiple cat islands of Japan's coastline and even on inland saltwater lakes. Tashirojima is the second best known island for cats. But now the concept is becoming a popular tourist attraction. More islands are becoming cat heavens and they are being converted by the government of Japan. Number 9. Every country has its own mother tongue. Similarly, Japan has its own language and we all know that is nothing but Japanese. But do you know this fact? The Japanese language contains many untranslatable words. Yes, you can't even translate many of words of the Japan. For example, Kumeriebo, which means sunshine filterating to leaves. It's a strange word, but if you start to learn Japanese, you'll find many other words like this. Additionally, the strongest curses in the Japan language are fool and idiot. Another interesting thing is slang. For example, Zaizin means foreigner, Baka means fool, and Baka Zaidan is American in slang. There you have our top 10 facts about Japan. So, if you're planning a trip to the Japan in the future, you now have some cultural references for your visit. Or maybe one of these facts will inspire you to plan a trip to Japan. Number 10. 25%. That means 1/4 of the Japan population has age crossed 65. That means 1/4 population of Japan are old people. Japan is facing terrible demographic problems. Because of it, it's so hard to pay for children's needs like schools, medicines, extracurricular activities. Many Japanese people simply don't have children. It's been this way for many years, and now more than 25% of the population is at or over the age of 65. The solution for this problem is immigrants who don't mind integrating and wants to have children. Japanese government is now trying to open the country for expanding via immigration. I hope you have gained a lot information regarding the country Japan. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, share this information with your friends, and comment below your opinions on this channel. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates.